What's up guys, Chris here and welcome to a new Destiny video here today. And we're going to be looking at the top 5 PvP exotics. This is a video I've done before, but that was before the patch 1.1.1, and recently it's been getting quite a bit of, I don't want to say hate, but quite a bit of criticism at least, and people definitely don't agree with it anymore. And they don't really take into account that it was posted before the 1.1.1 update, where the pulse rifles get buffed, the auto rifles get nerfed. And generally speaking, some of my opinions on the weapons have just changed since then, and therefore the list is quite different today than it was back then. So I figured I'd do an updated one, and just to take a look back at the original one, in 5th place we had the Soros Regime, then in 4th we had the Plan C, in 3rd we had Thorn, we had Hawkmoon in 2nd, and we had Vex Mythoclast in 1st. Vex Mythoclast got nerfed by accident and it's terrible now. It's basically impossible to hit people outside of shoulder range. The Plan C I just don't like that much anymore. Well, it's not because I don't like it that much anymore, but there's just other guns I've started valuing much more than the Plan C now. And the Soros Regime got hit really hard by the auto rifle nerf. So only Thorn and Hawkmoon left on the list. We'll see if they've been able to benefit off the other guns being nerfed and buffed. So in 5th place we have the Truth Rocket Launcher, and I really think I undervalued this weapon for a long time. I always knew it was a great rocket launcher for PvP, but I just didn't think that much of it until I tried it out for quite a few games, and it's insane. It has everything you would want in a rocket launcher: high blast radius, extremely high velocity, proximity detonation, really aggressive tracking. It is fantastic. It's probably the best weapon in the game at what it does. Really great weapon, but unfortunately it is a heavy weapon. You only get to use it 2 to 3 times a game, and therefore it doesn't really warrant it being in the exotic slot when you could have something like a primary weapon there instead. In 4th place we have the Last Word, and I got a lot of hate for not putting this weapon on the list before, but honestly I just thought the Vex Mythoclast was better at that point, and it made the Last Word kind of obsolete for me. But now that the Vex got nerfed, I've really had my eyes open to how good the Last Word really is. Now, it's still definitely not my favorite weapon. I don't think it's the best PvP weapon, even though it kills extremely fast in close quarters. But partially because the full auto just doesn't work half the time, and partially because it has really short range. I know the range stat kinda lies, but it just doesn't work as well at long range as so many other guns. It drags it down to a 4th place, but it's still a fantastic weapon to use. 3rd place is still gonna be the Thorn Hand Cannon, and I've said pretty much everything I can say about Thorn by now. I hate this thing. It's annoying as hell. It can kill in 2 shots at basically any range. It's super easy to use. However, what drags it down to a 3rd place is the time to kill is not as fast as the top 2 weapons, and unfortunately it also gets countered by Red Death, which makes it slightly less useful. And since Sir sold the Red Death, Thorn has definitely become less prevalent in the Crucible, which I do like because I hate the thing, but it also means it's not gonna have a top 2 spot on this list. Number 2 goes to the aforementioned Red Death, which is just a fantastic pulse rifle. It can kill in 2 bursts, which is absolutely amazing. It fires relatively slowly, but not the slowest in the game. The health regenerating ability is just formidable, and the faster reloads just come in really handy really often. So it's just a formidable pulse rifle. Always, I can always depend on this weapon. It works well for close to medium ranges, even slightly at long ranges, so I just think it's a great weapon overall. Definitely deserves the number 2 spot, but Hawkmoon gets the number 1 spot because it just kills so damn quickly. It is slightly inconsistent, but when you're on your game with the Hawkmoon, at least when I'm on my game with the Hawkmoon, I am unstoppable, and I don't think the Thorn or the Red Death can really come close to that. It's a slightly harder weapon to use than the 2 other guns, but I definitely also think it's better in the hands of a skilled player. The lucky bullets actually make it capable of getting 1-shot kills now and then if you're really lucky, but most of the time you're actually going to be getting 2-shot kills to the head and 3-shot kills to the body, which is absolutely insane. It's a freaking fantastic hand cannon. I love it. So let me know what you guys think of the list down below, and please do not hate too much if your favorite gun got left out. And as I said, the Vex got nerfed really hard, the Soros got nerfed really hard, and the Plan C I just don't value as much anymore in comparison to some of these weapons. So I hope you guys did enjoy, and I finally addressed it because I was getting kind of tired of getting the same comment pretty much every single day saying, hey, the Last Word should have been on the list, and this gun shouldn't have been, and this should have been, and so on and so on. So I hope you guys are satisfied with the list this time, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.